looks about, according to the diagram, where we are, where we're facing, distance looks about right. Roger. Okay. We're ready to, are we going to wait for Gabby or are we going to start that now? Yeah, okay.
Orion jaw is latched on my screen.
Okay.
All right, never mind.
So are you going to come off bottom, or were you, like, how far up are you coming?
I might just auto XY this.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll come off.
Sorry, Jeb, you're waiting up to do this initial test, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Happy to hang out. Got everything set up here. John's helping me out from shore.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some bigger ones now.
I tried sablefish for the first time a couple months ago.
It's weird, huh?
They're really tasty.
Yeah, it's a very weird texture.
Are we taking this connector to the
IP.
JB?
Yeah.
I got a question in the chat about our instrument platform, Dirk.
Oh, go ahead.
When was this one deployed?
Which bottom? Or
we can look that up, but I'm assuming it's a long time ago, like probably 10 years ago,
okay.
but we can probably confirm.
And how long before things start biofollowing on those platforms?
So it really depends. We have sites, our shallowest site on the Neptune Observatory is Folger Pinnacle, which is at the top of a kind of a seamount off of Barkley or off of Alberni Inlet, 17 meters deep, and we have to get divers to clean it about once every 3-4 months because it will be completely covered in barnacles and
or,
then
sorry, the one
once you kind of get to this 1 kilometer depth like here, things tend to not really foul. There's very little fouling, so we aren't really worried about biofouling at anything deeper than like a kilometer.
Okay.
It's
So now it's 7.
Or there are some sites where there's some weird microorganisms living inside some of the instrumentation, and they end up blocking it eventually. But we don't really understand that very well, and it's not an issue on the platform itself. It's more like the thin pores of an instrument that we'd notice that kind of stuff.
So like the CTD is one that...
Yeah, like the conductivity sensor on a CTD.
Yeah.
And the spot where, really the only spot where we see that is at Cascadia or as a clay quat slope. There's a lot of methane hydrates there, and we think it's related to maybe some bacteria that live in that environment. We're not sure.
Okay, so Dirk.
Yeah.
Do you want me to step up? You want me to come up higher and then kind of drape it down that way?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to string some of the cable loose.
Yeah, I can come straight up. So right now I'm just auto closed loop control. I can come straight up like 10 meters.
Yeah, and then you've got some free, and then start heading the other way.
Okay, so I'm going to come up 10 meters.
As long as we do that hypotenuse and stay within the 45.
Yeah.
So in our, in our Venus network, which is in Strait of Georgia,
so I'm going to come up
the depths of those platforms are...
Okay, sorry, I can't hear you at all. 1 sec. Let me figure out what's going on there.
Well, I'll let them sort it out.
Okay. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Great.
So
You're coming up 10?
I'm in auto XY. You can see it just down below front here. I'm going to come up 10 meters. I've turned to face the IP. I'll come up 10, and I might do like a little bit of a step over, and then I'll slowly start making my way across.
Okay, sounds great. And you see the wrap, right?
I see the...
The wrap in the tether.
Oh, okay. Roger.
Yeah, no loops, but
Okay.
-1.
Keep an eye on that. Okay. All right, I'm going to come up 10.
Roger, coming up.
Yuko, this instrument platform, the junction box, has been down since 2016.
Wow.
Yeah. Just about as long as the Titan that we're recovering has been deployed.
And the interesting thing is you think of something like steel as something that corrodes very easily in salt water. So what we do with these platforms is we'll dunk it in like galvanizing, like a hot dip galvanize. And this has been almost 10 years that it's been in the ocean, and you'll notice that there's not going to be anything on it that looks like rust. It's pretty stable.
Wow. I did not know I didn't know that. We dunked them in galvanized steel?
Galvanized is like I think like a zinc kind of compound.
Okay.
It's a zinc kind of process. So really you're just losing the zinc off your platform, and this steel doesn't oxidize.
Okay, I'm going to step...
It's kind of the same thing as what you see with boats and stuff. Like if you have an aluminum boat, you put zinc on it, so the zinc corrodes and the aluminum stays fine.
Okay.
If there's no zinc, the aluminum would corrode.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pass you on that side. Just head straight up.
Yep.
Ready for that? Okay, going forward. Did a few steps at a time, so put in a 10-meter move forward.
Okay.
And there's an interesting technique going on here for aspiring ROV pilots. There's a reason why the connector's being held horizontally as opposed to having the cable come straight down.
Aspiring ROV pilots.
Yeah. If it's bent this way and there's tension that comes on the line, you can see it bend a little bit. But if the backside of the connector was straight back in the direction of the Titan, it'd be much more difficult to see when there's tension.
A little bit like when you're fishing.
Yeah.
You have your rod out horizontal.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's pointing right at the line, you're not going to see your rod bend or anything.
Right.
Yeah. That black kind of compound or molding on the end of the cable, serves as a bit of a strain relief as well in that situation. Yeah, if it's pointing right at it, you see 100% of the tension come on right away.
Instant.
Instant. Ding. Aw.
And then zero tension.
I got a question for our ROV pilots about the two arms on the ROV.
I'm just going to stand by for a sec till we kind of get ourselves situated here.
For sure.
Thank you. How far are we there now? To the IP from Herc?
Yeah, notice you're a little offset with USBL.
Right, but it's this one, right?
Yes, correct.
So that's that's about what?
Probably another 8 meters, 7 meters.
I'm going to come down 5.
Roger.
We got a question earlier in the chat about why are the sablefish pointing in the same direction? And I pinged it over to our biologist, and he said that they are aligned with the currents and with very little effort to help them keep their position. And that it's an energy-saving strategy.
Yeah, I guess as soon as they turn broadside, they get blown off position.
Yeah, the currents are pretty strong down there, right?
Pardon?
The currents are
Yeah.
pretty strong down there?
I'm not, they can be. I don't know about this particular site. Right now the currents are almost nothing. From what, and I don't know, the reference point for me is if we stir up sediment and it's kind of suspended, is how long does it take to clear? Like if there's a good amount of current, it just blows right away, but if there's like hardly any current, it just sits there and you have to wait for visibility.
John D. from Shores giving us a bit more information about the Titan that was deployed. It was one of the first ones, like you said, Dirk, and it failed a couple months ago, but it had was having problems with its internal memory shortly after deployment.
Oh,
but it
wasn't toast.
Right
yeah, it didn't impact the data stream until sometime around February, I think.
Just in time for the cruise?
Just in time.
Probably decide it's like, you know what?
It's second over
Now's,
from the left.
Now's a good time.
I'm not too late, right?
I can't really hear you.
Am I too late to get on this list? Oh, next year.
Yeah, the plugs are on the short end. They should be facing us right here, right, Dirk? On this side?
Yeah, I can't. Josh, you required. Did you ask me a question there, Josh?
Yeah, we're just confirming that they're the
It's second from the right.
second from the right.
Yeah, on this side, yeah.
Okay, on this side we're facing. Okay.
We're looking for J8, but according to our diagram, it's second from the right.
Okay.
So that means this this was deployed in 2016. That means that ADCP has just been working. Is this one open? Is this ADCP working?
The instrument, the Titan?
The ADCP, is it currently working?
Oh, I don't know. Could take a look at that.
Yeah, I feel like one of these ADCPs has not been working, but it's hard mounted to the frame, so we can't replace it.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I'm thinking maybe it is this one.
Yeah.
Or maybe it has 3 beams working and it's adequate data from 3 beams. You don't need all 4. You can still get current information. I think that's its status. 3 beams working is my guess. It's hard to keep track. There's so many instruments out here. Hence we have this whole
operation.
Yeah, hence
the whole thing.
The whole data, Oceans 3.0 to tell us what's going on.
Good plug, Dirk. So for anyone out there that's interested, we are servicing our devices that is transmitting live data from Barkley Canyon, and you can access all of this data on Oceans 3.0, where you can go on oceannetworks.ca to find.
Yeah, if you're really keen, you can check the data from the current instrument as we're deploying it. You can start seeing the stream when it's turned on. Really interactive.
Yeah, and we do have an external wiki on how to pull data, different types of data. You can go to the Help tab on the Oceans 3.0 portal, and you should be able to search how to pull what data that you want.
And the price again?
The price is, for a low price of free.
Or $1 a second, depending on how you look at it.
I learned recently that there was a compass in the ADCP, and during the solar storm, that was amazing and it was beautiful, and I have so many cool pictures of. All of the compasses in the ADCPs that we have deployed went a little bit crazy. They picked up on the solar storm.
So the funny thing is, like,
sorry, Dirk. Can I land?
oh yeah,
I can land just on the keep the black cable free. Just land on this
yeah,
little
you want,
notch here.
yes, that's a good spot.
Okay.
And then once you're situated, the first step is we're going to disconnect the cable and put it in that parking position that's on your porch, and then knock that off to the side, and we'll come and plug the one that you're holding into that spot.
Okay. Gabby, can you start to move the Orion out of the way a little bit there?
Dirk, are we going to be wanting to power this on, the new one, after we plug it in to check communications?
Yes.
All right. I'll let Shore know to get systems on the chat.
Are you sure in this situation?
I'm John in this situation.
Is John sure in this situation?
Systems will still need to turn it on.
Okay.
And then either John or myself can check it. And I'm going to give it a shot here. See how I make out John's... can give us a hand from shore.
So there's your answer on biofouling after 8 years, you go. That's what it looks like.
Not too heavy, eh?
No, more just those kind of fan-looking things and crabs.
What are those fan-looking things? I can't see them properly.
It's all animals of some kind.
Are they crinoids?
Should be able to.
I don't remember deploying them.
Let me ping our biologist real quick.
Gabby, yeah. So the pin, so you want cable out. So the pin on the one on the platform will be at the bottom, and your parking position is pointing out from the ROV.
You were right about that ADCP, Dirk. One of the beams is faulty.
Yeah. So, but I think Steve is kind of our physical oceanographer, I think, looking at the ADCP data.
Yeah.
And he says it's still producing usable data for current information. That's why it's always been like a nice to have to replace it, but replace it when we have a winch to lift instrument platforms, when we have a fully refurbished JB and all that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
We're kind of limited on spare JBs, so we kind of have to pick and choose which platforms we do swap in terms of priority of which instruments need to be replaced.
So that one's off already, I guess. Yeah, I think they turned it off yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, Cassie confirmed.
Yeah, I confirmed from a systems chat earlier that it's off, and I looked into Device Console. It appears to be off there.
Sweet view in a 180.
So the real technology behind all this is this junction box.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. You even get the underneath grip and the over top grip.
Fun. It might even be too many.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right there.
I think those feathered critters are feather stars.
Feather stars.
I wonder if they can move around. If they sessile or what's the other one? Mobile, motile?
Sessile and mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Alex on shore has confirmed that topology is swapped for these devices as well. And do you think we're within 30 minutes of needing systems to power on the new device?
Yep, I think so. And I think these crabs, what are they all? Tanner crabs, which is the type of king crab.
See how you're pulling up on it?
Yeah.
I am so bad at the crab ID. I call them all spider crabs.
Which is also, I think, a king crab thing. So, no, Fabio, I think, and some of his, what do you call it, PIs or partners, or someone, wrote a paper, I think, about Tanner crab migration as well in these locations. Like where every so often, I don't know what the timelines are, you get these huge migrations of Tanner crabs, and you see them in these cameras, and they'll just like, that's kind of cool.
I think we have a video up on YouTube of a cast of crabs migrating at Barkley Axis.
Yeah, so that'll be these guys, I think.
Oh, look at that one in the 180 cam.
It's pulling us. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Unstopped.
A little bit.
Oh, upon closer
I
look.
can just let go and reset. We're pretty close in.
Yeah, you can let go.
Okay.
Just careful it doesn't do the little bouncy towards us because you're probably loaded up a little bit. Yeah, nice.
Yep.
That was good.
Let's
Okay, I'll back up just a little bit.
So I think this platform's not even hot dipped. Looks like it's just painted
How do you know that?
by the texture. So this looks like a dull paint. The hot dip is like more of like
I
a,
like being that far away. I think I had enough.
Was
room
that
to-
good distance?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that was right.
a metal plating kind of.
I can also
That does
put
look like
that
it's
down
flaking
and
or
then grab
bubbling or
onto
something,
if you
like
Yeah.
a
if you
paint.
need to.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get a little sedimented in and they need a
Oh, this
Yeah.
persuasion.
crab.
Upside down.
Being crabby.
Wire walker. There's an easier way, buddy.
What video is that?
This right here?
Yeah. Oh, that's a shore
That's the
interaction.
shore interaction behind us.
Shoulder got a little jittery there.
Yeah, do you think that's a position on the elbow?
That's a shoulder, I think.
Okay.
8 years of gunk holding it in there. I feel like it's,
Yep, it's going.
yeah, I feel like I saw the O-ring come in and out.
Yeah. Just a little bit of shoulder up and I think it'll come out.
Might just be pulling it a little sideways,
Yeah,
maybe. I don't
yeah,
know.
a little bit down, I think. It started to come up.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the white rings are all.
There we go.
Okay, well, it looks like it's strain relief to the platform. So
Boo.
that's
Sure
old
does.
school.
Yeah.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
You just sure does this.
Do you want to go,
He sure does.
do you want to go tell Dan that there's a knife opportunity?
So we need to cut that before we park this, right?
No, you can park it.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
It just looks like just a string.
Sorry, Dirk.
I do think you have quite a bit of
It's
scope.
the other one that's strain. Is it this one that's strain relief to the
It's the
platform? or is
black
it the-
one, yeah. You can see the kind of the
Okay.
Yale grippy.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah,
weave.
yeah.
But I think
Do we want to park it before we've cut it? Okay.
it's up to you for the
Yeah,
RV.
I think we can park it. It's usually the safest option.
Okay. I'll porch out probably.
Sure.
Hold on. We're a little tangly with the stuff going on the left side there.
That's
Oh
okay.
yeah, I see with your other cable on the left.
Yep. I think we're all right. We can park it and then we can sort that out.
Can you tilt up?
That is strange, hey Jeb? We haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only do it when you deploy it. So they must have been deployed at the same time.
These fish are looking a little suspicious.
But that was a 2016 deployment,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ages ago. I mean, I guess the plan always was to cut it.
I mean, I could say it was before my time, but I think I might have been the one that did it.
Yeah, I was here too, so.
I think I was
Didn't-
probably here
Didn't stop
too.
us from getting promoted. Yeah, Gabby, you were around.
Yeah, I found out the other day that you did the script or whatever that, like,
Oh my gosh.
and we used that
I
for
should have
ages.
charged more money.
I know. That was crazy. How long we were using that for? I think we've switched now.
Which one's that?
That's like, you know, the beep, 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 the dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, as the information comes up on the
Oh,
screen.
the overlay.
Yeah, that's what she
Yeah.
wrote that years ago.
Oh, okay, the crawl, or
I
whatever
wrote
they
it in
call
2016.
Oh, everything
Yeah.
is 2016. This is just a
There was a big year, yeah.
memory. It's like opening one of those time capsules on this dive.
And finding it tied to the platform.
Can I get a bit of a zoom?
There's actually a bit of a time capsule to case
So
off.
I don't get to see the pin, right? The pin's on the far side.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
you don't get to see it.
Okay.
Hello, fish.
It
How's
kind of
that?
like
Do it work,
finds
Gabby?
itself.
Okay. Oh, like that.
No,
No, I think you're in
All
front
right.
of it.
too close.
I am
Yeah,
too
there we
close.
go.
Not like that.
And you're on a bit of a sideways angle. Gotta get more straight up and down. Yeah, perfect.
And it's like,
Maybe a little rotation, tiniest bit.
Which way are you seeing?
Counterclockwise. Other
I
way.
was seeing clockwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Agree, go for now.
I don't really have any references here.
yeah,
You guys want to hear a fun fact
Yeah.
about
That sounds good.
2016,
2016?
the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016 was when I first discovered ocean networks.
What?
When I was in
Should I
school.
just push it in from here?
I think you're pretty close. I'm just
That's
Nice.
a little
kind of what inspired me
Yeah,
to
Wiggle
go
it doesn't
into marine
turn
sciences.
anymore,
This is
so
a big
Okay.
it
year.
must have found
Yeah.
itself.
People back home, what were you doing in
You and me,
2016?
you and me
No.
inspired Nico.
Yeah,
That is cool.
because that was when I was in high school and we were trying, that's when we started deciding what we wanted to do post-high school. Sorry,
Wow.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't date myself.
Right.
Meanwhile, we
Cool.
just finished our lengthy careers at university.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, I took the wild ride. I think I spent 8 years at university to get my engineering
Yeah.
degree.
I spent 8 years getting my undergrad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for having a big year in 2016, guys.
High vis.
I'm glad our first Titan installations didn't scare you off. Those were like 50 hours long.
Multiple
Yeah.
dives.
Yeah, they're huge.
I'm
I
missing
think
something
you're
somehow.
just on a bit of like an inward angle, I think.
Okay, like too far outside
Yeah,
of it.
you're kind of like pitched in. A little bit
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
If I bump out a little more, you
Yeah,
might be
I
able
think
to see it in this
I
camera.
think out would be better.
Yeah,
I
'cause
agree.
I cleared that.
That's a great
snarl there,
idea.
so I'm gonna
Thank
push
you.
out a little bit. Look at that. Now you can
Yeah.
see it in the lower
Oh my
camera.
gosh, this is so deluxe. I don't even know which awesome camera to look in anymore.
Like clockwise rotation, I think.
You think counter?
Or clockwise. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
there it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Now just finish it with a push.
I remember just starting when I was in the spot where I had to oversee the ONC side of the dives. Seeing things like that, I used to almost get heart attacks. Like, oh, and now it's just so normal.
Seeing things like what?
Like a manipulator even touching a cable, but since then I've realized how durable these things are.
So Josh, you were going basically exclusively by the strain relief on the... When you said counterclockwise, you weren't going by the handle, right? You were going by the strain relief
I was
more.
going by the strain relief being
Okay.
on a bit of an angle. And
Okay.
just,
Yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
No, Gabby, nothing you did wrong. It's just I used to be so scared. And then working in Strait of Georgia for so long, it's almost impossible to break these things sometimes.
Yeah, working blind, just stabbing around.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one has to go
So,
on
yeah.
there, right? That's the next step. Oh, we
So
want
this
to
is
cut
not-
the strain relief.
So just a quick interjection. So if you look at the little like clips on the side of the connector you just put on there,
Mm-hmm.
you can still see a yellow line. So what you need to do is get like crane mode almost on the connector and push down further till you see those clips. If you get some zoom, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and that's how you know they've seated or not. So this one's not quite seated. It's in the groove, but not seated, so it'll still have some spring to it.
Okay.
And you'll see those, do you see what I'm talking about? Those little lines on the side of it?
It's a little hard to see them here, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Get an arrow.
Do you want a little zoom?
Those ones.
I think we'll see it here once we...
Yeah, and you'll see them open up a little more and then spring closed. There we go.
There you go.
So that's locked.
Got it.
That's good.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, can we come wide on the HD, please? Okay, so did you want to cut this free?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you do.
yeah.
We do. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So we have so many knives to choose from right now.
I've been wanting to cut that string for like 8
Did you
years.
have a favorite knife?
So the favorite knife, I don't want to use that here.
Okay.
The brand new bread knife, any knife would work for this.
Okay.
So,
But not the brand new bread knife.
No, dealer's choice. You being the dealer.
Okay. Well, okay.
And not being allowed to use the
And not the one that I...
Dealer's choice, except
So we have
that
some
one.
choices here. Yeah.
Within the parameters of...
We've got on the left arm, and then we've got a couple on the left side, port side of the bio box. One of them, I think that's where the bread knife is.
There's that magnet one up there. It's, you know,
there's
short,
a magnet
maneuverable.
one. Okay. I think that the one on the Orion might be the right one because the ones on the bio box require taking the bread knife first, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I'll see
think
if I
that's
can
my
get
one.
this untangled here from there. So I'm going to shoulder up. Oh, I'm going to pinch.
I'm just waiting for Nico to come in here when we start excavating.
What did he do
The
wrong?
fun part of the dive.
It's the exciting part. He's kind of earned it. He's written a lot of these dive plans. And
Riveting.
And some very wonderful listeners right now have written in and said they saw some crinoids on the platform. Crinoids are I believe the sessile form of the feather stars.
oh,
Yeah,
really cool.
they're really, really cool critters. They're so archaic looking.
Almost looks like this parking position might have jumped free. Wait. Not sure.
Yeah, do you see a bit of yellow on the top side?
I feel like I see it kind of move. Yeah, it's definitely loose. Okay.
That crab has just moved into that like fresh disconnection to check it out.
Yeah, I
Maybe
noticed that.
Stirred up some goodies.
Well, he's just cleaning it before our new connector goes on.
That's a red jelly or paralia that just floated in
good
front
enough
of the
for you there?
camera.
Yeah, that should be good. I heard you guys saying that the parking position on the new connector may be loose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's loose, but I don't think it's a problem. We can also, I would think we should want to cut that strain relief prior to making the connection though, just in case the cable is going to make it harder for us dangling down from there.
Roger that.
But yeah, you might get lucky and just be able to shake that parking position out.
Can you tilt up a bit for me?
It's bright up there. Where's my lights? Turn down lights off.
So
Is that
besides
better or
the
worse?
I don't know
toilet
yet.
brush of science, we also have the bread
That's a
knife
great
of science.
question. I
Yeah,
don't really know how
household
to
items.
drive the bubble anymore.
Neither do I. I was playing with it in a pre-dub, and it's like that'd be the worst.
I want to
control
get
I've
a slightly upper view there. Yes, okay. Gotcha, perfect.
seen. That one, or just
Yeah, right in there.
there?
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bring in the fourth camera to help.
That's kind of an amazing shot, actually.
That's pretty cool looking. Okay, down. Then I'll get the arm out of the way. Shoulder up. Up and down. Maybe I will pitch. Okay, does that give you enough room? Is that comfortable or is that not comfortable?
For what?
For getting in there to cut that?
I think that I have to decide which camera I want to look at it in. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think there's a crab in the way, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
buddy,
crab is
down in
definitely
front. Yeah, I think I can get in there. I'm kind of holding the knife backwards.
I'm going to turn those downlights back on.
Yeah,
Is
that'd be
that
great.
okay?
Yeah, that's
okay.
great.
Ready, video?
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me find the end effector again? Or
Yeah,
I
even
don't
think
know where
on
you
this
are
thing,
right now.
back
I'm
then I
up
was
high.
silly and put
Way
zip
up
ties
high.
at the front of my strain reliefs. So they really didn't make sense.
Right. Not distributing the
down, whatever you do.
strain, stress?
Yep.
I don't know the term. Force.
Force. Just go with this, go force.
Oh yeah.
The pull.
Can you show me in...
Technical term, pull.
I would just
Try to keep it
elbow
simple.
down and start to shoulder.
For the
out.
audience.
And for me.
Yeah.
Can't be wrong if it's abroad.
For me. Yeah.
And then out, yeah.
There's no penalty for coloring outside of the lines.
There you go.
That's true.
Well, I have a fine tip brush. So the yellow one is the strain relief.
Yeah, it looks like hemp, but I think it's just growth.
Yeah, I think it's like paracord.
Okay, can you zoom in video?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
This might be challenging, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be pushing it away.
Yeah, I see that. I know, I just have a backwards grip on the knife, and I couldn't get a different one just because of setup. I was going to try and do it that way. Will it not work that way?
I don't know, it just depends how the black cable plays.
Okay, well, I'll give it a go. And everybody's sort of keeping an eye on stuff, so.
Yeah. I'll keep it.
Yeah, exactly. And the lower camera's just...
The one thing to watch out for is that the CTD, the green cable coming out of the other.
Yeah, I do.
That's the one.
Yeah, I see that lower camera is a great view here.
Yeah, you can see how far that you're going to have to yaw to get that aligned, right? Because you can see how the weird angle, the jaunty angle of the knife.
Yes. And my wrist is near the parking position on the porch too.
A little bit. got a little bit
Yeah,
of clearance there.
some
Yeah.
space. But
So it's a definitely snuggy.
So
There you go. Nice. It's close. Let's watch that green cable a little bit.
can try it from the other side here. A little more blind.
looks like you're well clear of the cable at least,
Mm-hmm.
the green one.
Yeah, keep doing that yaw. Yeah. Black cable's just moving on you.
Do you think if we aimed for above the knot, just under the junction box, we'd be able to get a better catch?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Good try. I'm a little closer to that strain relief on the other cable,
Copy.
but if you guys will help me keep an eye on it, then absolutely. Like up here, you're thinking?
That's, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the 180 cam has a great view of how close I am to
Yeah,
that
that gives you that reference, right?
Okay, great.
The bread knife of science
Maybe
will
not.
not be used on any of the critters in the deep ocean. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I don't know. We have another knife we can try that will actually capture it.
We can use the bread knife.
Not the bread knife, but we have a knife that's got a hook at the end that will capture
okay,
it.
yeah, right, nice. This is one of those like, huh, who knew? Coming down here. This is kind of the reason why we always kind of bring a knife.
Or 5.
Or 5. Yeah.
I can also try a different grip on the knife. Josh, any advice or ideas before
Yeah, you can try another grip. I don't know if you can get. I think that when you first had it before, where we could see.
Yeah, where I
the
wasn't
light
so
on there.
blind on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
was
I'll
probably a
give
little
that one
better.
another go.
And then if not, we could rearrange like.
I think
grip.
Ethan's knife might be a good.
It would be a good candidate for this.
Yeah, it's kind of what it's made for.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, just see if you can.
we got some options. I haven't given up hope.
There's lots of yaw. That's all.
Looks like you've scratched it there.
Yeah, down below a little bit. You did, yeah. Like right in that spot. We could push and then. Yeah, go that way with it. Yeah. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Yeah, that's it.
One more of those, and I think you got it.
Yeah, I think you got one of the two.
So a good push, and then that same yaw to the left movement.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, keep doing that. Just gotta get that tension somehow.
What is this cable connected to, Dirk?
This is the old Titan cable. So
Okay.
this is the instrument we're recovering.
Well, you got one for sure.
Yeah, you got one. That's great. So this will be coming back up with the ROV.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna do it. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, let's come wide video. Cute.
Front box, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Make sure I'm retracted all the way. Down. A little bit of box out. Oh, not that. Not that. That's the other thing. The other 17 buttons I have to find. Forward box.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's plenty.
I got some kudos in the chat box for you, Gabby.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Strain relief is free.
Now we want to undo the parking position and the connector and put that in the box.
Yeah.
Is that right, Dirk?
Yep.
Okay. Get this presented for you here. Now
Wonder-
that I've got it nicely wound up in the cable. Sorry, what was that, Dirk?
Yeah, so since it's already loose, I wonder if you don't, maybe you don't have to put it in the Fletcher, because normally you'd have to put it in that slider where the other connector is in right now. But
Oh,
since
yeah.
it's already loose, you can tell the tangs, like those little clips are already released. I'm wondering if you can do it without.
Just
Just-
a hand-to-hand
Yeah.
pull
Just
here.
grab the, maybe
Yeah.
grab the plastic that it's on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should zoom in on those little clips just to make sure. But I think I saw it, and the fact that the green cable can kind of fit underneath that white ring, to me means that it's probably already released, but we'll see. We can zoom in on the tangs just to confirm. Might be tough from this angle, but I think I saw them move earlier. It's tough to say from this. Maybe if, could you rotate?
Yeah, I just, can you zoom wide, please? Come wide.
You don't like that it's trapped in there?
Well, that's hitting the connector above, and I don't like how it's bending over like that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Good eye. Didn't see
I'm
it.
gonna pitch. What? Shoulder up. Maybe pull down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in on there. Turn it down. Yeah, zoom in. That does not look undone to me. Maybe?
It just looks like
Just the
it's...
tiniest bit, maybe?
Well, look how far it's bounced up, right?
Yeah, okay. Sure.
From this angle, it's hard to see the yellow because it's perfectly square to the yellow, so...
Right.
Maybe if you rotate it a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, it's open. So that thing
Okay.
is free, yeah.
Okay. Let's come wide, please.
So does that mean it's not fully mated in the parking position?
It's not. So at some point, while we were like fiddling around down here, it bounced out. It's funny how it can kind of just happen accidentally, and then when you try to do it, it can be very challenging.
That's the thing that's a little bit blowing my mind right now, that this could happen accidentally when it was so challenging to get it apart.
What's going to be the best way? I think I'm going to put it...
I kind of want to grab the plastic, not the hockey pucks.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. These ones are challenging because when you go pull, everything flexes, and
Okay.
then you always get misaligned. So sometimes it's hard to put it. Sometimes it's better to put it down. We could try. You could try to do a grab like in that little
push
plastic
on the
slot there.
black.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But
Connector
yeah, I don't
on
know
the
the dynamics
black
of
molding.
the connector. So
Yeah. So yeah, go put the finger in between. Yeah, like you
yeah.
said, exactly
Okay.
what you're talking about. Yeah. Let's try.
Okay,
We
let's
try
give it
that.
a go.
You can also drop the angle too if it's kind of a weird.
I think the angle's good.
Okay.
Oops. That's not right. This is a funny view. I'm flying from the low cam, and I
Sweet.
I really like it, but it's kind of wild.
Messing with your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Go for it. Try and get a deeper grip than that.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah. Oh, you're in there. Yeah. You can try the pucks too.
Puck might work. Let's try
Yeah,
this. This is where I am. Okay. Ready for me to try and
Sure,
unmate
yeah.
it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going. So you're gonna have to just shoulder down, I think. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Awesome.
And that can go in the bio box.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Yep. Nice one.
Hold on. There we go.
Okay, we'll have to pass this over. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Pass the connector. So I will.
It might be, it's going to be a funny one because like I need the same grip that you have.
Yeah. I have to let it go completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a couple options. I could just put it down on the porch. You could try and grab it. The other thing is you don't get a great grab. Sometimes that's a nice resting point. You can whirl this. It's a nice little resting spot. You can just like throw it up on the grating of the IP, and then that leaves a handle, and then you can grab it there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I'll try and put it down.
Yeah. I think I'm fighting with the crabs over the resting spot on top of the IP.
Out of the way, yeah. I think I'm just going to kind of drop it there and let you mess with it, I think. You okay with that?
Yeah. So yeah, I might end up grabbing it from a funny angle and then just set it on top of the IP.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how it kind of falls. Can you?
Oh, I'm locked.
Yeah, I think that's one of the continuity things that didn't make it.
Well,
across.
it's interesting because it's actually kind of helpful because you can pass. If you were to hit lock right now, and I were to unlock, it would stay locked.
Yeah.
So you can kind of pass the control
lock.
around.
Okay.
There you go. I don't know whether that's good or bad. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably just nudge it out.
Yeah. Push it out. Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of the way. Not hitting too much.
And is the box closed? And
Box is closed right now.
And HT retracted?
HT's all the way retracted.
Okay.
Can you push it with the box? Probably a bad idea. No, never mind.
Do you want me to? I can grab the pipe too if you want me to.
Grabbing the wrong mouse over here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was gonna grab the pipe, but I'll let you go. I was just gonna hold on to the leg.
Oh yeah, if that's necessary, absolutely go for it. Sorry.
I don't know if it is, but
okay.
Sometimes it's helpful.
Yeah, I'm not, hold on one sec.
Buddy, what if you just tipped over a bit? But maybe without falling off the porch.
Stiff cable. Nice. Then yeah, if you grab it sideways, you can do a smear, and that'll line it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the, oops, let me just get off SPL here.
Yeah. Now if you go like a grip force 5 or 4, then you can go against either the leg or the porch or wherever, and you can smear it around. You can just keep it on the jaw and like smear it sideways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna steal a little bit of camera here.
Probably won't stay vertical if I set it, hey?
You could try. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. Depends how the cable's pulling on it. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. That was awesome.
Chip, you must be pretty excited to log in.
Yeah, it's always kind of fun to connect up through the satellite, down to shore, through the cable, to 2 kilometers underneath you, or well, 900 meters.
Well, 2 kilometers for sake of argument.
Talk about a roundabout journey, right? Yeah, it's just reassuring. I can kind of check something off my brain. One more instrument deployed.
Yeah.
I don't know how many we got left. Half a dozen, maybe.
So big ones for you on this cruise, I guess, are still those RBRs, those data loggers.
Yep.
That's a bit of a challenge one.
Yeah, set up some autonomous instruments. Make sure you get all the settings right. Otherwise,
Yeah.
5 years from now.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, whoops. Turns out we logged everything in the first 5 months.
Huh.
Very, very high resolution data, though. Unnecessarily so.
Yeah, definitely those two occupy a big spot in my mental energy.
That's when you really hope something very interesting happens in
Yeah.
those 5 months.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you wouldn't believe it. We got that in high res.
We got the big one.
Yeah. Ooh, or something happens 6 months later, you're like, oof.
The next day. Just missed it.
Just
Give you the, see the keyway on the underneath side there?
Oh.
That is a
Cool.
sweet shot. See that in the lower cam, Dirk? You see the
oh, I
keyway?
see, yeah.
It's like deluxe.
Yeah, you can borrow, you kind of have stereo here. You can,
You're really,
Oh yeah, you got it. We got it
you're
all.
really selling this car.
with the stereo.
Yeah.
5,000 presets.
Push button everything.
Just an FYI to the team, the web Nautilus Live feed is down right now, but Justin is looking into it.
Well, for the time being, I think you can just stream a screenshot of this. We haven't really moved much.
No. I got a really, really nice message for you, Gabby, from our question box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they said that you're their favorite since Hawaii 2019 because you laugh a lot, and they like
2019.
listening to you do your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
5
Thanks.
years of fandom there.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, that's some staying power. That's
my
like
gosh.
through COVID.
You guys are rocking it.
A breach and
So
yeah.
I think you're just on a little tiny bit of an angle. Like
Yeah.
This way. Let me
oh,
zoom.
yeah,
I'm
can
gonna
you zoom out on that?
On the upper. Yeah.
Yes, I see. Kind of.
I'll give you like a half zoom.
Yeah.
So if this would help at all too.
Fling.
Might have you too close almost.
Yeah.
Because I think we pulled ourselves forward a little bit. Torch is like right over here, but
There we go.
yeah. And a little more. Yeah, just a little shove on there.
Oh yeah, that top view is going to be great for watching the little...
And yeah, the keyway underneath, tangs on the top.
Yep, got it. Nice.
Nice.
Good work. Oh, Jeb, you're up.
Yeah, as soon as systems is ready.
Okay, so just
Thanks, front row.
Yeah.
I'll let Shore know to request power on from systems. We're all good here?
Are we full wide on the HD?
yeah, we're all plugged in.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are
I think
full
so.
wide on the HD.
Okay.
Position.
Thank you.
Okay.
Proceed.
So, yeah, systems can start their power-ups, and then for the ROV team, next we want to fly this connector that's on your porch. We want to fly that clear of this area.
Right.
So ideally, we fly that over kind of to the northeast, but first we want to be clear of the existing CTD cable and CTD monument. So kind of south of the CTD monument, that's off to your right, and then we kind of fly it northeast after that, so it's clear.
Okay, so kind of go around this way and then is that up there?
Just
yeah, so this
hold
is
on one second, I'm just going to come
Josh,
up there.
I'm gonna
Standing by.
stow the.
I think I'd actually, while we're doing this, I'd like you to hold on to that because sometimes it can like
Hold on.
jump.
Oh, hold on to the
Hold on to connector.
cable in the
Yeah,
parking
because
position.
sometimes if I pull on it just right, it'll come flying out of there.
This is for the recorded stream. A note, our current live feed is down, but our operations are continuing as normal.
We do have the data engineer and the lead video engineer looking into that.
Thanks, Anna.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try. You want? Sorry, go ahead.
I do believe our stream is back online. I'm just gonna take a quick look here.
I want to repeat it back to you just to make sure.
Yeah, the part that the disturbing part is that this is staked into the ground like
right,
back by
with the
and
little
they wanna,
staples.
like, get it out. So it'll be like we can't see it right now.
Yeah, you can see some curls. We followed it a bit, but like
he's hoping that we can just give us a little pull so it disturbs that cable. Then we'll be able to see like where it is.
So he doesn't want to pull the cable clean out of the.
No,
okay.
I don't want to like yard on it, but just wait. So I'll fly. You hold on to it till we see the black cable being like tugged a little bit. And then that's probably far enough, and that hopefully will pull the rest of the cable out of the ground, and then it'll be easier to find it. We'll get the staples.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm halted and locked and ready to go.
Okay.
Systems has
So you're
confirmed
flying
power
to
is
the
on
northeast
to
first to get it free
J8
of the
JVO4.
CTD tower, was my understanding?
Yeah, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to go to the east.
Jeb, it's go time.
North. I'm going to do it all auto-XY.
Goat time?
And then I'm just going to double
GOAT?
You're the greatest of all time.
I don't know about that.
I support that statement.
Yeah, we're all behind that.
Greatest at this time.
Got? 2 T's?
All the way shoulder up.
I'm just looking at the current draw too. That's not outrageous. It's a little bit higher than in the lab, but there's
Josh,
some
I think when we come
inaccuracy
off
in the junction
Johan
box.
wants to do a Doppler reset.
Okay, I'm going to do the connection thing.
Do your thing.
Okay. So, right. Okay.
Copy. I will ask about
clear that my business there.
Okay, thank you everyone online for your patience as we troubleshoot the live stream. And just to a short recap of what we're doing and where we're at, we are currently diving at Barkley Canyon, at one of the sites at Barkley Canyon, which is part of our Neptune Observatory, which is an 800-kilometer subsea cabled observatory that delivers thousands of real-time observations about how the ocean is changing.
Okay, so Dirk, obviously I want to keep that onto my left.
Yeah, you don't want to fly over top of that monument.
No.
Okay, and then let's see if I can reach someone in the lab. Nope.
Do we want to? Did you want to do a DVL reset on here?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I'm out XY.
All right. Bing.
Okay, happy?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go forward. Might step over one more too. So clear that thing. So I'm staying kind of low, Dirk. Is that okay? Stay low? Or do you want me to come up a bit?
Doesn't matter. Question to use after this is just when we can start the wire, the wing feedback package, and if the RV going to be totally sent on when that's happening, or I'd like to pick it up. When it gets down, like, you know, I'd like to pick up and turn it up a lot. So I would imagine, say, lower package, it's going to be probably 20 minutes for them to put it on the deck. Yep. Another 45 minutes to get it down to where we are, an hour to get it down to where we are. Yep. So like an hour, hour and a half. What we want to do in the meantime is we want to finish that is obviously go to the caisson, start excavating, get that one out of the way, or just replace the next one. When do you think we can start the deck operation? After that, it should start. When do you want to get started? Like, start getting it into the water. Yeah. Like maybe once.
Okay, I'm going to...
Nav, do we have anything in that expected CTD location?
Negative.
Okay.
That was based on our offset,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
pretty far off.
Okay, so let's keep a sharp eye on this black cable, and we'll see. Let's step forward another 5.
Does, I think Nav G3 lets you get rid of targets.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I think that Nav G3 lets you get rid of targets.
It does not actually, without removing the whole layer that has all of our targets on it, yeah.
Huh.
Pretty
cool.
unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because there's like false targets on there?
Just this one.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Josh, the idea would be that we land it so the ROV doesn't have to do major moves to
Okay,
get the
that's
bags.
a tug. I'm going to come down a bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
How far do you want to go in this direction? Are you just waiting for the tug on the wire?
Yeah, I'm kind of going by this cable here. Do we
I'd
need to-
imagine it's going to be around 45 meters, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, okay, so we might need to move the ship here then.
Yeah.
But I also, yeah.
Yeah.
You can let it go and do like a tail to tail as well. Give me a few more meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you want to move the ship north?
I mean, Josh, as opposed to moving the ship, we can just come up in the column too.
Yep, I did. I'm up 6.5 meters right now.
But I mean, if we run out of ship positioning,
Sure.
we can just keep coming up till it goes tight, right?
Because, yeah, we're actually in a good location for the caisson right now. For both the old caisson and the new caisson. So I can come up with you if you want.
Yeah, let's come up.
Okay,
Let's
coming
set
up.
This to 5. Okay, stepping up 5.
So what we're doing right now is we're just coming up in the water column so that the buried cable of the seismometer that leads to the actual instrument, it gets pulled out of the mud so we can easily find where that instrument's actually buried. Otherwise, it's just you're trying to look for something on a seafloor with no real indicators of where it is.
They're starting to move a little bit there now.
Yeah, I think it's probably starting to lift up. We might see it hit a staple, which would slow it down, and then that would probably be, if it doesn't instantly free up, then that would be the place where we probably want to stop.
Yeah, that's starting to move now.
Unfortunately, I can't see it anymore. Where are you watching it?
I'm watching in the upper cam, and then
Okay, I
also,
see it, yeah.
It's just kind of bent over there a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. It will be like a pretty good, as long as we're going slow.
And then at that point, like once we're happy with this part, are we just going to let that go, or are we going to take it back with us?
No, we'll fly it halfway back to the caisson on our way back, so
Okay.
that and then we can follow the cable back, so we know when we eventually come up with a caisson that it's not a snag hazard on anything.
Okay.
Because eventually this will be dangling underneath the ROV.
Roger. Yeah, at the very end.
At the very
We're
end.
covering it, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to keep going? Come up a little more.
Yeah, up a little more, yeah.
Okay. 16 meters up now.
My trig says that a 20-meter height would be a fully taut 45-meter cable.
45 meters also a guess. I'm not sure how
Copy.
long that cable is.
Okay, well,
Cassie, do you have any
20
idea how long
meters
it
up.
is?
So
Yeah, the marine config expects the old Titan seismometer cable to be about 45 meters.
Okay, so we should be seeing it any minute.
Well, we're 21 meters up.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going, he says.
Till we see some, I don't know, it doesn't
I've seen some movement, but
Yeah, are you still able to come up?
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not tight. There we
yeah,
go.
Now it's starting
That's
to
it.
move.
There we go. I think that's as much as we want to go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to come back down, holding onto this.
Yeah.
Follow the cable back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the biggest thing for falling it back is, again, just making sure there aren't any snags.
Okay. So I'm coming back down, Gabby.
Coming down.
Hey, Dirk.
Yep.
We have someone wondering if we've deployed any bobbleheads or Barbies at Barkley Canyon.
Oh, we have not, but there is plans to do one.
At Barkley Canyon?
Somewhere at Barkley, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So not-
either Barkley or Claquot, whichever one we get to first. So axis or bullseye.
So if this, depending how this dive goes, this is Barkley Mid-East, but maybe on the next one, which is Barkley Hydrates.
What's a bobblehead or a Barbie? I'm assuming it's not.
It is what you think it is.
That's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
It is exactly bobbleheads and Barbie dolls.
Why do we deploy those?
As they normally
Exactly why you think.
I got to install the Adrian Round bobblehead.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
normally
that's a good one.
significant
It was sweet.
people of ONC
That's amazing.
Face
over
and looking
that's
over
left over
Endeavour.
time, or
So
and then
good.
we leave it on a platform that's kind of significant, I
Aw,
guess.
I like that.
And every time you come there, you see their bobblehead up there.
It's a tribute to folks at Ocean Networks that have contributed a lot to the work that we do. Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
Yeah, we got a good close-up
Barbies
view
I
of
don't
Adrian
understand.
Round at Endeavour.
Yeah, I don't
Yes, we
understand
did, and I will be doing a social story potentially. I shouldn't say that on record, actually.
There was also some action figures, stuff
There's
like
an
that.
Optimus Prime down here somewhere. I can't remember which platform.
Didn't there used to be
I think that's-
stormtroopers that went
I
down?
think that's out at Endeavour, Optimus.
I believe so. They were stormtroopers. I'm not sure who the stormtrooper represents, though.
There's the there's that guy from Star Trek that's on the Endeavour node.
Yeah.
That guy from Star Trek. Can you be more specific?
Well, it was also-
Admiral Akbar, is that
yeah,
correct?
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Star
I remember
Wars.
seeing that one, yeah.
Ooh.
What did I say? What did I say?
Star Trek.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sure it was actually a fan that sent that out, so I'm sure he's going to comment on this.
We are going to get torn apart online.
Yeah, you are. That's a brutal
I think it's
mistake.
mostly me.
Yeah.
Throw Dirk to the wolves.
But we're a team here, right?
Yeah,
so maybe it's all of
I,
us.
I'm,
No,
I'll
Dirk
carry
under
it
the
with you.
bus.
Dirk's not with us.
Dirk's got to go under the bus.
So you know how we're going to put your face in the calendar this year, Dirk? I think we're not going to proceed with that plan.
No. I have been in almost all the calendars, but every time there's either a crane or a davit or an instrument package right in front of my face.
Is that like Monsters, Inc., where Mike's face
Yeah,
is
it's
always
100%
covered?
like that. The amount of Ocean Dynamics Crown Royal davits have been in my face.
Gabby, can you just keep an eye on the sonar? I'm just following this cable and then
Yeah.
make sure I'm not going to run into anything unexpected.
Yeah, it's just like the Monsters Inc. Like, oh, this would have been... Sometimes the davit wasn't even on the boat.
Dirk is just Mike Wazowski.
Dirk, I'm trying to get a good shot of you, but every angle is just not ideal, so I don't know. I feel like...
Got a little corner here. on the cable,
Yeah, I
Dirk.
think that's why I'm not on the calendar much.
So at what point do you want to ditch this connector, Dirk?
Here's fine.
This fine? Okay.
And we'll just...
Okay.
And then we'll follow the cable
I can
back.
follow back. Okay. All right. Gabby, that's you. Ditch away.
Okay. I'm thinking for a second just about which way the vehicles are turning and potentially when we're unencumbered dealing with the wrap.
Yeah, I'm already started doing it.
Oh, excellent.
Already
Okay.
Coming around to starboard.
So am I ditching the, like pulling the parking position out of the Fletcher?
Yep, I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Yes. Can we just, before we do it, just make sure it's actually engaged and that it's still
Okay.
connected? Like just looking at those clips again kind of thing.
Okay, can we zoom in, please?
I just feel like maybe I see something, but it could be nothing.
Yeah, and I'm happy to give it another little.
Okay,
Did I-
let's
did
zoom
I
in on the HD, please.
Okay, copy.
Looking at that circular disc.
Wrong way.
Yeah, I think it's like, is that just a growth or is that?
Yeah, we'll keep zooming in if you got more.
Yeah, I do.
don't know. Something squiggly there. Okay, it's nothing. We're good.
So you feel good about that?
I'm comfortable with that,
okay.
yeah. That's just
Cool.
that feather duster or whatever that is. It's just in a weird spot.
Okay, I'll come wide, please.
So I can just do this with the hockey puck, right? Or just even nose it out?
The easiest way is the hockey puck because then you know you're not accidentally
Unseating
dislodging.
yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Great.
I've learned the hard way. I would always just say for the quickest thing, and then you only have to mess up once, and then it burns so much time.
Yeah. Slow, steady, calculated.
Yeah, it's almost always works the fast way.
Almost.
It just the one time it doesn't work, it burns you.
And just, Dirk, can you give us a quick recap of where we're at in our objectives for this dive?
Okay, so the main purpose of this dive was to swap out an accelerometer that's buried in the seafloor. We also were hoping...
That's a lot of resistance.
I think they put a big,
Yeah, they kind of jam in.
big tie wrap in there.
Oh, that one's another one of the white tie wraps there. So
It's got a tie wrap on it?
Big
right
Oh, okay.
underneath, yeah.
Just on our side of the pucky puck.
So
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm fighting.
Yeah,
That
you
makes more sense.
Push it, give it a good little...
we also wanted to go down and calibrate or check the calibration of a CTD that was down there. So we collected some water samples and compared it to the CTD that's on the ROV. So we'll use those water samples when they get to the surface to eventually compare the oxygen measurements from the CTD.
Perfect.
So we've finished that piece. Now we've disconnected the old accelerometer. We've already plugged in the new accelerometer. Jeb's busy seeing if comms work. And
Give me one
our next step is to use a suction dredge to excavate the old one from the seafloor. So that's what we go and set up. So once we're positioned, the team on the ship will lower a package down with glass beads that we'll eventually use to backfill that hole.
So Josh, as you head south, I'm going to come around clockwise, which means you will continue to have that negative wrap in.
Well, what if you come around counterclockwise?
I could. Sure. What if I do? Would that be so bad?
I think that would undo.
It
that,
would.
wouldn't it?
Thanks for the recap, Dirk. That was very helpful for our records here.
I'm coming around.
So depending what Jeb finds, the dive might be over.
Oh.
We're wondering if that little blip in the satellite connection tripped things up a bit.
Gotcha.
John had to reset a component on the other side, and it's looking better so far.
Do you not have comms, Jeb?
I do now, but it sounds like maybe my connection left something open on the other end that he had to reset when we lost the connection. So just plugging through the steps now that he's got that reset on shore.
I love the sound of you having comms, though. That's great.
I love that for you. Thanks. Yeah.
So I think we might be coming up on our first staple. I think there are 3 staples, but that's a complete...
Are we wanting to collect those at this point? Or?
Eventually, yeah, we could probably even reuse them eventually.
Yeah.
You say staple. I'm imagining like an actual staple, Dirk. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, it's a threaded rod that's been bent into the shape of a U that's used to press down the cable into the mud.
What do you think's going on there, Dirk?
Is that it? I think this is it. Maybe the staples
I see
all
the
grow down.
the little white patch that we were looking at before, maybe?
Yeah, I think like we picked up a bunch of cable by the looks of things around, but it all came back to this one spot. Right,
Okay.
does that make sense?
I think so.
All the staples are kind of stacked, aren't they?
Maybe.
So I think they rode the cable down.
So do we want to, sorry, can you just give me the next step again?
Okay, so the next step is we want to position down current from the seismometer. I don't know if the current's still the same. It was kind of heading off into the northeast before.
Yeah.
If that remains the same, then we want to position so we face it, because we're going to be blowing all our exhaust from the excavating to our port side.
Yeah.
And we want that to be down current. So, I mean, any position we want to face so that the exhaust doesn't end up in our...
Right, but I'm setting up on this to pull it out. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, but
So
we're...
it looks like we've got current going to the east.
Yeah, so our exhaust kind of needs to be pointing to the east.
Yeah, I'm just gonna face into the current. But we're setting up on this guy right here, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, our current is headed to the east. Yep.
Yeah, so
So
right now I think I'm pretty much facing the current. Let's look at what the fish tell us. Yeah, see how that current's going that direction?
Yeah, so you want to be port side to east then, or something like that-ish. Yeah, I like kind of like this angle, Josh.
Yeah, you like that?
I think so. I think that'll be pretty good. You're kind of facing into it.
Copy. Thanks.
And so I just kind of want to put the porch in front of this business here.
Yeah, you want to, this is going to be your working area.
Okay.
You can kind of see the little glass beads underneath the staple pile.
Yep.
So I'm going to see if once we're happy here, yeah, once we've confirmed this is in fact the right spot, we'll get the deck crew starting their lowering of the glass beads.
So at the ship's current position, if we lower off the starboard side, that we might land on the IP box?
I bet you the current's going to push it towards us.
Okay.
So we could kind of, I would get it down like half to, or maybe a little more than half of the way, see what the offset is, and then you can make all your moves from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you comfortable with our vehicle positions for the lowering process? Well, assuming, depending on the current.
Depending on the current, and then we may want to step like just
pull further away.
Get Atalanta a little bit, maybe more to the south, or I guess maybe, yeah, downstream.
Gotcha.
Okay, so are you going to let the deck crew know to start, or who should be doing that?
Yeah, we can, yeah, Johan can let Mike know that we're ready to start.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Deck nav.
So Josh, for us, the first step will be collecting those staples.
Okay. Yeah, he's calling you. Okay, Gabby. We're gonna see if we can find a staple somewhere in there.
It's all these little ropes.
Oh, all the ropes.
It was a big, one of my first criticisms at ONC when I added the ropes to the staples. Scientists did not like that they have fluttering ropes near their cables.
I'm sorry.
We are collecting staples.
Okay, and they're attached to the hemp rope.
I believe so, yeah. And we'll
okay.
put those in the box.
Okay, sounds good.
One of our viewers compared the sablefish on the seafloor to weather vanes.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. We're trying to
Oh.
figure out the current direction, and
Yeah.
the fish have been telling us this whole time.
I was just gonna ask if our ROV pilots ever use the fish.
I don't think
tell.
we're already retracted, all the way retracted
Bridge,
right now.
Bridge nav.
Unless you just
HD?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, HD is.
Okay, cool.
Back
do you want
deck
the
is
porch out a
trying to
little bit
reach
more?
you on radio
Wow,
channel.
that's a good point. Whoever that
You
viewer
can
is.
just lay it down on the
Smart.
porch.
I gotta ditch some of this
Deck,
traffic
we hear
here.
you. Bridge is contacting you probably in a
Okay,
sec.
you want me to just lay it on the porch?
I think so. Either that or just set it next to the other ones on the same way as the other ones are. Like on the edge of the
I
box.
see.
You could do that. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
Enable the box a little bit and just like slide her in there.
Can you tilt up just a little bit?
I sure can, yeah. Oop, that's the other down.
I know, it takes a little like doing to get to this point.
Still getting my muscle memory.
I know, I'm really I'm super clumsy with it.
Yeah, I literally just used the fish to tell me which way the current was going, and that's when I was settling down here.
Even if it's flat in there, Josh, I don't think we'll be using these again with the rope, so the rope might be dangling in front of your view there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Let's just put down the porch.
Okay.
Box in.
I was gonna have fun with that.
Yeah, so it's like playing horseshoes.
Yeah, a little bit. Just don't stabby them through.
Right.
You can also just...
like that. But now it's gonna lay down. Oh, no, it's slightly stabby. You just have to pull it
What?
towards, pull it towards you a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. It's like every time, right? Don't do this thing. Oh yeah, do that thing.
I couldn't even tell that I had done that thing. I don't know. Okay. I don't want to grab blind. Can we get a zoom?
Sure.
There's that one.
I had this inkling where I just wanted to just grab it, whatever I saw.
The cable.
I was
That's
just
the easiest way
the
to get it
wrong
out of here.
thing.
The little rope sticking up to the on
You
the
think
top
that's
of
it? With the yellow E-tape on the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that a oh, that is a staple. I see what it is. Okay, can you go wide?
So I think 2 more staples there, and then that's it. It looks like the connector keeps going, or the cable.
Okay. No stabby.
It's hard not to stabby. There's so
I
many
know.
choices of stabby.
That's impressive, eh? Like 8 years these galvanized rods have been sitting on the in the mud, and they're
definitely gonna stabby.
They're not red.
They're not rusted.
Yeah.
So when you were deploying these staples, how did you hammer them into the ground?
Oh, the ROV just pushes them in.
Okay.
Just let her go.
The mud is so soft,
And you can
so
grab
that
it.
it has quite an easy time pushing.
Maybe just grab it and push off the Fletcher. Just grab the actual staple.
Can you give, I think I can see it actually. You mean push it so it's firmly lodged on the Fletcher?
Just grab the whole thing and then you can, instead of shoving it around like it'll get caught. Don't grab the rope yet, grab the actual staple. There you go. Easier.
Yeah, it is. Okay, can I get a zoom again? So you can see where this last one is. Okay, I think I see it. Yeah.
I'll go
Yeah, it's kind of got this starfish looking
Can you
thing
go
on
wide?
it.
Actually, no need, stop there. Okay. I have so many other cameras now.
That feathery critter, I believe, is a crinoid, which is the sessile form of a feather star.
He's sitting right on the rope, little guy.
Oh, that's the rope. Okay, got it.
I'll just grab the staple. It's gonna be easier.
Yeah, I was having trouble telling whether I was grabbing
Sure.
the right thing or not.
And so under this cable is where the old seismometer is?
Yeah, it's buried into the ground here. Okay, so I see a strain relief on the end of that black cable. So this is likely the spot. Looks like there's one more staple.
Can you go wide, video?
Yeah, once we get our suction system in there, nozzle, I don't want it trying to suck the staples and stuff. And Josh, you say the pump is pretty impressive?
We're gonna find out, I guess.
Well, just doing our water pump at the office, we're getting like 12 meters or, I don't know, 8 meters of pressure, at least.
Okay, well.
So it should be good. If you're, I'm excited to see this.
It ran pretty good before, and we're running it more at its more optimal pressure.
And can I get a zoom? See if there's one more staple here?
Yeah, there's one more. You can
I think I see the rope there.
Yeah, that guy.
Awesome. Thanks for the big blue arrow.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I love it. I get a kick out of it every single time.
Yeah, so it looks like all the staples just rode down.
Yeah, that worked quite good.
All right in the
yeah.
slot.
Okay, go wide.
I was hoping Nico was going to come run up here at this point. But he might be busy writing some other plans.
Watch a whole lot of vacuuming.
Yeah. I get enough vacuuming at home.
Okay, what comes next?
I think we start our exploratory vacuuming.
Okay.
To see if we're in the right spot. Looks like we are, just to the left of the kind of braided strain relief there. And
okay.
Just kind of start suctioning.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
The big hope is that the tube that we added to the end of it is not too wide.
Oh, you mean it slows everything down too much?
Yeah, but it's a gamble. There's no, short of doing the math, there's no way to know.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna find out.
Tilt down a bit, I guess. Where's the best place to grab this? We don't want to grab the acrylic, right?
Right on the
tape.
The tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I wasn't able to connect to the instrument, but that's okay. It sounds like it's just a configuration thing. John is able to reach it from shore.
Oh, right. So the satellite problem.
Might have been that. Yeah, it might have been. Like we tested connection to some other deployed instruments, and they were successful. So some weird little thing that only shows up the minute you try to do the real test, I guess.
Yeah.
But both the Titan and the serial server for the orientation sensor are online.
You're thinking more cables?
Add more cables?
Add more cables.
A little bit 2-inch length. Right?
Okay.
Job security.
So I guess we're going to start vacuuming right where the cable disappears into the muck?
Yeah, and you kind of want to do like a top down, or as kind of the easiest so that we found, but
what do you mean by
like
top down?
Like a crane mode kind of.
Oh, okay, top down, roger. Crane mode. I like that that's getting adopted. That is very evocative.
So for our viewers at home, we are vacuuming out the area around a
Okay. Do we want to do we want to go for some zoom and some suction?
Let's set up for suction here.
Once the area is clear of the sediment.
Should have a bit of suction there.
Sure. Stand by.
Once the seismometer is excavated, we are recovering this old one that's been deployed since
It seems to be working.
2016.
And you're only halfway up on, or a third of the way up on the jam there.
might just want to come a little wider so you can see your arm. Or you can see, let's see it right there.
I can see it in like
Never
18
mind.
views.
You can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, here are the beads. Nice.
So in the bead. So our biggest risk here is sucking up clams or things like that. But they're generally not. They're just normally in the top. So I mean, nothing we can do about it. We try to put that screen in there.
Yeah.
If it's possible, if you can hold it more vertical, I'm hoping that would let the heavier stuff settle out before it goes. You know, if it used gravity a little bit better.
Yeah. I can. I think it's time for us to do handover.
Sorry.
So,
good timing.
Josh can.
Perfect. My craning?
We're doing a quick shift change in the control van as we suction up the sediment around the old Titan seismometer. Once it's excavated, we will be deploying a new Titan seismometer in its place, and this device is part of our earthquake early warning system.
Okay, Data, I have those coordinates for you. Can you see my screen?
Sweet.
Okay, what would you like to call this?
Yeah, yeah.
Old Titan device position. Okay. Do you need that information read out loud or no? Okay, sure. So position on that, 48.31462310 north, 126.05808838 west, depth 897 meters, current Herc heading 310 degrees.
Thanks, Nav.
You're welcome. Oh, sure.
So it's a nice balance of not going full pump. Keeps maybe some of the stuff out, but
okay, we are full right now, but we can turn that down.
We're not quite at full. We're at 1300 psi. We got full flow, but not full pressure.
Right.
We found that.
Right. We got more jam left.
Josh, you can try just burying this into there, and
okay, I need to adjust this thing because I like to rest my elbow. Can't be free floaty. You want me to just jam it in there, Dirk?
If you're gonna plug it, you might as well plug it right at the start.
No, I understand. Yeah.
I'm going crane mode the way you want me to.
Oh, I don't know if that's working. Cancel. We might have to run it at full just to make sure the pipes stay clear.
It looks like it's going over to the left a little bit there. What am I looking at there? I can't really tell where the cable goes in.
Well, we're in the
beads.
beads.
It's over here by the schnozzle.
Yeah, it looks...
I think the beads are here. I see the cable going in right there.
Do you want to pan over there a little bit?
Yeah.
Panning left. I'm going to tilt down a bit too. Maybe need to find the edge of the case on the wall of it.
I think
it's like when you're trying to find
I'm right up against it right
outlet.
there. See how it's like leaning over?
Yeah, so which is the inside? Is it this side? Yeah.
Well, I think the beads are on this side. So.
Maybe to let it clear out a bit, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a plug there. Might have to turn off the pump and shake it or something.
Sure.
Pump is off.
you come just a little wider on the HD, please?
Bridge nav.
Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. That's good there. Thanks.
Deck is trying to reach you on channel 1.
Just trying to put the glass beads back in the hole. You can see your lagginess here, hey? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, yeah, let's turn it back on, I guess. I think over here is where I want to be.
Power's on. Gonna let it run clear for a minute, or?
Oh, there's something green.
Go ahead, Bridge.
I saw the case on side there, Josh.
I could hear you on radio. It
so
sounds
loud.
like Deck is not hearing you on the radio. Okay.
I just gotta turn that down.
Deck control.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Control.
Yeah, definitely the
Bridge
case on
is
is
trying
off
to reach
to,
you
I
on
saw
channel
it
1.
kind of where the black
sounds
cable
like
goes
you're not
in there.
hearing them. They're going to try a different radio.
Copies.
Deck, bridge.
Bridge, back deck. I read you. Do you copy?
Perfect, thank you.
Back deck, permission to go ahead and deploy a package over your starboard quarter.
Yes, Roger, permission granted.
You.
Ooh, I see the green edge. Please zoom in a little more on the HD, please. That's great, thank you. Which side is?
That's the inside,
That's
yeah.
the inside, yeah. Okay.
Do you want to tilt?
Sure.
I might even be able to pan. Look at me go. Look at you go.
Came in at all the exciting moment here.
Yeah.
Do. Vacuuming the seafloor, always cleaning up.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Grand.
I got some thumbs up. I got some grands.
Already had mine. Doing well. How are you, Monica?
Very good, thanks. If we've got a moment, could we do a quick round of introductions for everybody who's listening? We did have some new people jump in. Nav, you want to kick us off?
Hey, this is Lynette in the nav seat.
This is Trevor in the Herc seat.
This is Josh in the co-pilot seat and vacuumer of the seafloor.
This is Ashley in the video seat.
This is Cassie in the data logger seat.
What's my seat called? I'm going to try and get you a little bit
Science
more flow.
Science right.
Okay.
Science
Dive
Just
sheet,
doing
dive
verticals,
This is
no
dive
laterals.
lead. This is
Roger.
Dirk,
Dive lead.
by the way.
What do you think,
Dirk, not
stationary
dive lead.
or movie aroundy?
Jeb
You?
hanging out
Yeah.
here beside Dirk in the
6
science
to 1.
seat.
Same. Things are moving.
And Monica's here in the SCF seat, right, answering your questions. And in fact, we've got a great one.
You get some more pressure now.
Okay.
Oh, don't want to interrupt the ROV team. Some folks who are observing all these fish going by. And these are black cod or sablefish. And we see quite a few of them here at Barkley Canyon.
I think those beads flow so well that once you're past the muck that's all sticky, you just park it there. Anything will fill in, flow down, and fill into your spot.
Can we, how difficult is it to take a look closer from it? Oh, no, I won't ask for an Atlanta shot. I'm just seeing how far away you are now. It's neat to see the cloud of beads fly out the back.
It is neat to see that.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can zoom in on the upper cinema cam. That doesn't tell you the beads, obviously, flying out the back, but That's maybe not helpful.
Is that what you wanted, Jeff?
No.
Not quite.
You happy?
Yeah, Jeb,
I'm
if you could just clear up, Jeb, if you could just clear up the ambient sediment in the water,
Sure,
then we can get that view for you.
Trevor just flipping buttons here. Let me know when it clears up.
Okay.
Format C. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Maybe not today, he says.
That was one curious crab.
Oh yeah, look at the landslide of beads here. Yeah.
This section has come a long way, huh? Since our first 55-hour dig.
Yeah, with your adductor and some better hydraulic flow this year, that's great.
The adductor.
As I'm saying this, I think it's clogging up.
Hey, I see Titan.
Josh, can you extract the suction? I just want to make sure that it's not...
I think you're muted, Dirk.
Am I? I'm not muted.
Maybe? I don't know.
How's that better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My mic was just way down. Oh, no, it's still working.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow, look at that fish. There's your Titan, Jeb.
I see it. It's been a while.
This is back when Ryan Key was the Titan guy.
Yeah, probably before I was working with them.
This is one of... Remember, he spent a lot of time trying to figure out which epoxy to use to that glass, trying to make it rigid.
Yeah,
Not getting
working
anything
with
on the beacon yet.
working with the
I don't know
manufacturer.
if we can see
Yeah.
a deck cam that might...
John too. John was involved back then with the glue, I think.
Yeah, John was... Yeah.
And it's some special curing scheme, right? Like it had to be temperature controlled curing. Or
Now it's just silicone or what?
RTV.
RTV, gasket maker. Sikaflex.
That's right.
So we've got some great questions, and I'm going to pass it to you in a second, Jeb and Dirk. So people are asking us, why are we vacuuming the seafloor? And of course, the easy answer is because it's dirty.
It's so dirty.
It's so dirty. But
That's option A.
That's option A. Yeah, option B is actually that we have previously deployed a seismometer, and the beads lock the seismometer into place so that any movement it experiences we know is tectonic movement, not just, say, a fish bumping it or dirt changing or a little creepy crawly digging its way into it. But maybe perhaps you gentlemen could tell us a little bit about